It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Kansas State Wildcats, Bill Snyder Family Stadium. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Houston Cougars, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Kansas State Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Houston about to kick off to get things underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Kansas State's offense will start this game off with the football. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was
He's got it down the left side. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one?
I'm a big believer in taking shots early in the game and being aggressive and showing my team I got confidence in them. Let's go make plays. First drive, already taking shots down the field. Nice job, nice pitch, nice catch.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass, it's Washington. Shoots it to the left. It's complete. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with a first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
I'm amazed by this offense. This is how you set the tone for a game. Running, throwing on the opening drive, driving it right down the field. You've just run to set yourself up now in 1st and goal. They are feeling it.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Floats it out in space. Beck's going for the goal line. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now it's 2nd and goal. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. About to have the 9th snap on this drive. You don't want to settle for a field goal. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Wildcats! Fired in from...
First drive by the offense. Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
And the extra point was good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Houston's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up for the Joe Moore Award at the end of the year for the outstanding O-line, David. They are going to try and establish the line of scrimmage with their...
Breaks into the open. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
Defensively, with all the space now in spread football, there's so many opportunities where it's one-on-one tackling, and it's really hard to do. It's hard to get guys to the ground that are so talented. That's why defenses have to swarm to the football, get multiple guys there. That's your best chance to not have broken tackles.
Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Got the first down and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
How about that for efficiency if you're on this offense right now? 3 plays, 3 first downs. They get that one running the football. Great vision and open field running ability. Everything they're doing right now is working. This play caller is in a rhythm.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. The give to the back. They almost got a first down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be third down. Houston going up tempo. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that truck.
Throws toward the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. Finds his big tight end. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cougars! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, you know, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Motion from the wideout. They'll leave it with him. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Scanning the field. It's Washington. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. It's been punch, counter punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Here comes the Houston offense once again. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Gets it out fast. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. Houston wants to play fast. Wants to throw on first down. Complete on the comeback. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense.
Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Here comes the offense on first down. Wants to go up top. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. And now on second down for this offense. Wants to throw it. Slings it downfield. Connection to the right. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. Quick release on the RPO. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Looking to fire. Hauls it in. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Line of scrimmage is the 2, and they can pick up the first down here, but going for the touchdown here on 4th and short. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. And the Wildcats backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. It's complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Grabs it in the middle.
And what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom. I'm going to throw this slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
Off play action. And wings it incomplete.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Kansas State will have to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Hauls it in, looking for space. Just enough time for one final play of the half. To the air on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Manhattan.
Kansas State will kick it off to start things in the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Houston offense comes onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Paul? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot.
Turning it on. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Looking downfield on first down. A little release to the back. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Houston going up tempo. Gonna look downfield again. Buys a little time with his feet. Fires on the move. Oh, he had his man for a big gainer, and he just flat missed it. The Power Cats have powered up the noise to try to help this defense on third down. They'll try to get the first through the air. He'll try to do it himself. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. Houston is moving it quickly down the field.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks.
Touchdown, Houston. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
You know, long touchdown passes don't have to come in the shape of go routes and posts. You can throw a slant. If your guy is able to make one dude miss and build up some steam, when you've got speed like that, you can take it to the house, and that's exactly what he did.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. UCLA is on top, but it's not like Troy Aikman or Gary Beeman are playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by 13 over USC. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
Thanks for the update on that. There he goes. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
The Wildcats, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Hand off from the shotgun. He breaks a tackle.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Takes this handoff and headed to the right. At the 20, he's got space. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. Give him 88 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. They're working that left side. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State. Extra point here will tie the game.
And I love the decision by the quarterback, finding his playmaker, getting him the football quickly so that he can make something happen after the play and get 6.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Leaves it with the back. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for him.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Gets it out quickly. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll try to get the edge on the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. They'll start this drive at their own 48. He'll do it himself. Nice move to pick up yardage. Got enough for the first down and wants more. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Back to throw, it's Washington. Quick strike complete. Breaks into the open. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. The Wildcats have their offense in high gear. From the red zone, looking for a man. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Right down the boulevard. And they go back on top.
Big-time kick right there, man. 4th quarter, clutch time. You needed to come through to take the lead, and now the pressure goes to the defense. You got to keep this lead. Got to get a stop or 2 more, and you can get the dub in this football game.
And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quickly complete. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. The Cougars headed quickly to the line.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw 1st downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Working that left side now. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on third down. Makes the catch. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Pass completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Leaves it with the running back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25. And the Cougars have it with a 1st and 10. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. From the 25-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Got his man on the right. Touchdown, Houston! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the 4th quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They're going to run it to the right. Oh, he's got some space. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. He's had a day, 103 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. He'll pull it on the read. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. And the Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to throw, it's Washington. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. Here comes the option. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Down late in a 4-point game, they'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. They got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after the 4th down stop.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell, surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up. Run it. Do something. You can't take a sack on 4th down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for him.
He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Houston trying to say hello to the end zone in this red zone trip. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Now adjusting. He wants it all. He's got it. And he was dying to push his way in there, but he's knocked down at the 3.
Hey, if you're the defensive coordinator, you might want to start thinking about spying this QB because of his speed and athleticism. He just showed you how he can hurt you getting out on the perimeter and then throwing. If you've got somebody athletic that can go sideline to sideline, that might be a good move moving forward.
It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. They have the lead in a 1-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow. But this, and it's caught for a touchdown, and that might do it.
Well, they get the touchdown when they needed it most. That score now makes it a 2-possession game, and guys, with just seconds to go on the game clock, this thing is all but over.
And he tacks on the extra point. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Washington. Got his man quickly. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And he's just going to spike it. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. He wants to throw it. Safe completion on the screen. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
I like the idea of calling a screen there on 3rd down, but give the defense tons of credit, making the tackle and now giving themselves a chance to get off the field.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Bringing it back. He's at the touchdown Cougars. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6. They put another one on the board here in the 4th quarter, and how about this team? Just a lone blemish on the resume and about to go to 10-1. So you think they shouldn't run up the score like this? I remember an old story of one coach telling the other one, I only coach one team, man. It's your job to stop me.
Yep, I like that approach. That should be your philosophy, but that doesn't mean you don't remember that. You have a turn later on, a lot of times, when your team's better, to do the same thing, to return the favor. Don't make him forget that.
And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense, defense giving up a lot of points. This is a day, Palmer, they'll like to forget.
Yeah, you're going to find out a lot about their character right now. Obviously, not what they hoped this would be, and that's demoralizing for a lot of these kids that have worked really hard in practice all week. But at this point here, you're just trying to prove to your coaching staff that you're not going to quit.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. He's knocked down in the backfield, and even that spin move couldn't create space. And the Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
No gain on the play. 3rd down coming up.
And after this play, the cake will be baked. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
down.